Okay. Testing 1, 2. Are we live? I think we're live. Finally. Sorry I'm late. We've got some I'm doing some babysitting right now. I shouldn't call it babysitting when it's my own child's. You know what I mean, but I'm watching Cody right now, which is taking me a little bit longer. All right. Man, what a dump. Hang on. All right, we're back. Man, what a dump this morning. What a crazy, crazy dump. And meantime, I'm trying to get some all right. We need to we have a big we've got some things to go over here. Um I'm still confused. So, I guess my trade day competition doesn't count. I don't know. Whatever. I'm trying to get that sorted. Not sure exactly what's going on. All right, market absolutely sold off from the 170s, over 100-point sell off here at the now I have this one. This 40 level is marked as an area of support. Maybe we see a bounce here. Hang on, I gotta reply to these emails. So I'm so confused. I'm so confused with this whole so confused with this whole trade day competition, and it's got me just a little bit tilted. Got me a little frustrated right now, if I'm being honest. Just don't understand, man. Okay, so hear me out. This is okay, let me explain the best I can explain. So, when I was asked to participate in the trade day competition, I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll play," because here's the thing. There's prize money up for my audience and for me. So basically, whoever wins gets $5,000, but then their audience also has a chance for $5,000. So I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. I'll definitely try. So yesterday was the first day. Well, okay, so they send you an email with a specific code, and they have a specific code to use for the competition, which I thought, okay, that makes sense. There's a specific code for the account for the competition. That's the code I used for the competition. Yada yada yada. I thought everything was good. But this morning I saw the leaderboard. I saw the trade day leaderboard actually here. I saw it, and it noted that I didn't take a trade, like it wasn't active. And I was like, why? I took trades. So anyway, turns out because I have two other evals going at the same time, because I have a because I have two other evals, then they can't count it. I'm so confused. That's what I don't understand. I'm like, I took a screenshot of everything. I'm like, dude, this is the account I bought with the code that you guys gave me. How hard can it be just to track that? It's literally right there. But I don't know. I don't understand, I guess, what the problem was, but somehow it wasn't possible for them to track because I have two other evals, which they said I have to create a whole new account. So I had to create a whole new account with Trade Day just for this influencer cup. And I guess we start back to zero. And yesterday, our $1,800 day yesterday doesn't count. Which, by the way, would have put us in second place, but whatever. Whatever. I'm more frustrated that I'm wasting time now, even dealing with it. So I'm a little frustrated with that whole scenario. Yeah, it's definitely rigged. But you know what? I was actually going to just say, you know what? Don't even bother. I'm not even going to participate in this competition. I'm like, you know what? Forget it. But then I thought of you guys and I'm like, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to win this for you guys cuz we get to give away $5,000 if we win. So that's worth it. So we run it back. We run it back today. And whatever happens, happens. The good news is they did say I can keep these 3 trade day evals. I can keep them going. So I don't know. I guess a compromise. But anyway, back to what were we talking? What? Just a recap of the overnight session was great. Obviously, I mean we just went higher all night long, and I was kind of suspicious that we would see a sell off this morning. And it is definitely happening. Now the question remains, are we going to rip right back up or not? I am okay. The other problem of today, I've got all kinds of issues today. My trade copier messed up last night. I'm still not sure what happened, but do you see this Lucid account? So this Lucid account, we have $820 in profit. And this morning, when I took a trade on that last night at 3:30 in the morning, I took a trade, I put my target, I put my stop loss in, and I went back to bed. And I wake up this morning, I check my charts, and I'm like, oh, sweet, it hit my profit target, everything's great. But, oh, wow, look at this. We just continuing to rip lower. Wow. Man, we might actually have to look at potentially looking for shorts. What a dump. What a dump. Man. But anyway, my trade copier messed up and I was still in a trade when I opened and I was in the reverse position, but only half the contract. So something must have messed up. At first, I just thought it was like one of those glitches where it looks like you're in a trade, but you're actually not. But no, I was actually in the trade that I didn't want to be in. Now, thankfully, I was actually at the time, I was like negative $200, which, so it's like $1,000 swing from what it should have been, but we kind of recovered. But basically, right now, we are only trading these 3 Lucid accounts. This account here, I'm not touching the rest of the day, but and then I'll probably trade my trade day account and see if we can't. I guess we just got to get back on that horse. We got to do it twice. Unfortunate. All right, we did sweep down below that 30s and now making a move back up. But right now, I'm chilling, right? So we have, okay, the 15-minute opening range is in. What a rip lower. Man, what a dump. Anybody catch those, no. Oh, no, design, no. I'm leaving Quant Guard. The constant downtime has ruined me and I'm not getting what I pay for. Yeah, Yogesh, I mean, it's unfortunate. I know it's frustrating. And yeah, like I said, I wouldn't recommend using Quant Guard at the moment. We gotta wait till the bugs are worked, and I'm still, unfortunately, there's still issues. You did short gold. Let's go, John. Nicely done. I was short all day yesterday and long all morning today. Oh, I'm so sorry, Design Knob. All right. I mean, I'm looking at, if we don't hold, the next area that I have is the 24,960s. But man, what a rip lower here at the open. I'm just a little bit sus that this is just trying to take out some stops and then we rip this thing all the way back up. But right now, I think we got to look at shorts here. I think it is looking mighty juicy for the shorts. What a rip lower. Starting to get choppy here at the 20s, 25,020s to the 40s. Getting a little bit choppy here. Interesting. Man, do we take a short here? I might do it. Let's see. I mean, we're definitely in a downtrend here, and if we break down below this, then I'm going to take it and just target the 20s. All right, let's get some continuation here. Where is my ATM here? Come on. All right, I'm going to have my stop right here. Yeah, let's go. All right, I am done with those Lucid accounts now. I am done with the Lucid accounts. This just feels very heavy right now. I'm very curious if we make new lows right here. All right, we are done with the Lucid accounts. Happy with those. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with my take profit trader accounts. Trade day. You know what? Let's focus on trading that remaining trade day account. Let me hang on. I need to make a tab for this. I think I'm just gonna trade the influencer cup. I'm just gonna trade it completely separate. I thought about just copy trading them all, but by the way, so this influencer cup, even if we pass, so again, I'll take a little bit of responsibility here. I didn't fully read all the rules, so you can. Obviously, the goal is to pass the. You have to pass the eval, and then the person with the most profit in their funded account is the winner after 25 days. And I believe that you can do resets. I didn't see that you couldn't. But then it is not eligible for a payout. But I mean, it's not eligible for a payout, but if you win, you get $5,000. So if it wouldn't be for the $5,000 and the fact that basically the influencer gets $5,000 and then you also get $5,000 to use as a giveaway for your audience. So I'm down with that. I am down with that. All right, I need to do something here. Get the trophy. I'll do it. A trophy of June. I agree, John. We need a physical trophy as well. I think that would be pretty cool. Why do we only see PA accounts from Apex in your accounts list? What do you mean, Leon? Because right now I only have funded accounts with Apex. That's the only accounts I currently have. But Apex did extend their sale. I'm a little salty about it because I would have gone way slower had I known they were going to extend their sale, but I am very happy that they extended it. They extended the $85 lifetime activation. It is good until October 16th and it's 80% off. But the $85 lifetime fee is the really big, that's the deal. And I am definitely going to try. There's some news days coming up that I'm going to try to pass some more Apex 150K accounts. So why don't we ever see evals? What do you mean? I mean, I usually trade. I mean, this past round, I passed them. I mean, I showed the evals here. You want to see them? If that makes you feel any better, go to my previous videos and I showed them. You must have just either you're blind or you didn't see them or you didn't want to see them. Here. This is the video. See this right here? These 5 accounts are evals right there. Hopefully, does that make sense? Whoops. Is there news at 10? Actually, all right, market is trying to bounce off this 20 level. Back up to the 70s. Yeah, I know, John. I know, John. That little angry little man is in the contest. I know. Uh did you see that, Leon? Are you okay now? Hopefully you're okay now. But yeah, anyway, whatever. Mm. All right, I need to. Okay, where is my account? This one. Here we go. Now we're going to trade the influencer cup the rest of the day, I think. I'm happy with the green that we currently have. The screen didn't show? What are you talking about? Right here. These are evals. These are the 5 evals I just passed. Go to my video, that's this one, and go look for yourself. I'm not sure what, or I don't get it. I don't get what you're trying to insinuate or ask, but I'm showing what you asked. I don't know what else you want. CFT shows like he made 3K yesterday. Yeah, I know, Matty Matt, which he doesn't realize, but now he's above the 30% consistency rule, so he's going to have to make more money now to pass. So he must either be good at math or not really good at math, or he's just not very smart. I'm going to go with both, all of above. He said he didn't care about the 30% rule. Famous last words. Let's see if he cares. Let's see. All right, it's all good, Leon. It's all good. Wait, what? So just all right, we are trying to make a push here. This is the first. Let's see how we react to VWAP here. I'm kind of. How many contracts do we want to trade on this account? That 3-minute opening range was the high in NQ. I see. Disappointed with Quant Guard. Yeah, Gutenberg. Yeah, there's still issues. I'm gonna reach back out to but yeah, Gutenberg. Right now, I'm gonna say I'm not recommending that you use Quant Guard at the moment. I hate to do that, but there's just too many issues right now. And I mean, I still think that things can be fixed and be back up and good to go, but for now, I would highly recommend not to use Quant Guard and don't rely on it. It's just, unfortunately, at this point, it has just not been reliable enough to be counting on it. And right back down, man. Right here would be my short. This is either going to be a good short entry or this is going to trap the shorts. And I prefer just to not find out. I'm just going to wait. I mean, the thing is, if we look at the 15-minute chart here, the 15-minute chart, we're obviously in a very strong uptrend with a significant pullback here. I don't really want to, I don't want to get too bearish today. I don't want to get too bearish. I'm just going to wait, and if we start to make that slow move higher, then we look for longs. I feel like the longs are still the higher probability. And no design. You got liquidated 25,081. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's no way. Oh, design knob. Pain. Absolute pain. Thanks, Jake. But this really, I think this is kind of a deciding. If we make new lows and make another leg down, then I kind of am okay with looking for shorts. But as long as this 25-20, as long as the 20s here hold, I think we look for longs. The not trader. I usually trade with my own account, my own funds. Would Apex be the best funded account for a first time eval? If so, the not trader. I mean, so the way I look at this is just my recommendation. I wouldn't say that Apex is like the best for a beginner. I would recommend Lucid or Tradeify probably as a beginner. Once you are a little more experienced with prop firm trading, then using Apex with the leverage of accounts, that's when you really, that's where Apex really stands out, is being able to trade multiple accounts, and the return on investment is really good. But I wouldn't say that I would recommend them as your first prop firm experience. They have a little bit more rules to follow, where Tradeify and Lucid are very, I mean, there's not really any rules other than don't hit your liquidation or daily loss limit. So I would go with like an end of day account with Lucid, or an end of day account with Tradeify, or go with Take Profit Trader or Trade Day. Trade Day is probably a better option than Take Profit Trader, because Take Profit Trader has intraday trailing once you're funded, and with Trade Day you don't have that. But any of those three prop firms, Lucid, Tradeify, or Trade Day, I would recommend for new people that are basically just kind of testing it out and trying it for the first time. And once you kind of, it is different. Like, trading prop firms is different than trading your own money. Even though I think you can still use the same methods, I don't know, it feels different, I guess. So it feels different when you have that much leverage, and it usually makes you want to be a little bit more reckless than what you would probably be in your own personal account. Or at least that's kind of how I look at it. Apex is the least cost. Yeah, I guess if you're only looking to kind of mess around with evals and you just want to try to pass some evals for the least amount of cost, then then Apex is a good option. But once you're fun to just know that the rules are a little bit there's a little bit more rules to be aware of and stuff that, to make sure you follow. But yeah, I mean, obviously, do some research and determine. Obviously, depends on your unique situation as well. But that would be kind of my 2 cents. And down we go. We did not make it above that 21 EMA. Now we just gotta wait and see if we make new lows. But I don't know. The Bulls don't seem to be too interested right now. And look at this. Right back up. Apex isn't cheapest when you get the activation fees. Yeah, I know, but we were just talking about kind of messing around with evals. How many funded accounts can you have with Lucid? 5. Day trader. It's 5 for both accounts. You can have 5 Lucid and 5 Tradeify. 5 is the max that you can have for both of them. By the way, I reached out to Lucid regarding I still have that one Rhythmic account. They said it's probably going to go till middle of next week before they get to transfer that account from my Rhythmic account back to or transfer it to Tradeivate. So I'm going to trade these 4 Lucid accounts. I'm basically going to look for like $800 a day, something like that, and just try to. Obviously, you need on these Lucid accounts. I need to get them to $9,000 in profit, and then we can request a $3,000 payout. Is he still charging for this service? What service? Who? By the way, I think I discovered why the streams were causing issues the last week or two. I think it was because I was multi-streaming to X. And since I have stopped doing that, it's not been an issue. All right, this is starting to try to make a move back up. We got to get above the 70 80s here for me to be. Actually, we need to get above the VWAP here as well. Yeah, and Twitch. It does it I don't know, it was causing issues. So we are only streaming to YouTube right now. That's it. And I don't think we're going to have any issues today. Do I use Ninja Trader to copy your trades over different props? Yes. No, I don't. Well, so I have Ninja Trader as a platform, but I use Replicanto as my trade copier. By the way, did you guys see that Elite Trader Elite Trader funding? They banned use of copiers. Any third-party copiers are banned with Elite Trader funding. LOL. That's a yikes. All right, we are starting to make a move higher. I mean, my bias right now is that we go higher, but we got to wait till we get above the 80s. It's kind of tempting to trade a breakout here, but feel like that's kind of dangerous. We're trading our influencer cup account, so we got to make up for yesterday. We got to somehow make up for yesterday. That still annoys me. We totally, I guess, just we just didn't I mean, I guess it was my own fault. I went back and I looked and they sent out an email that went to my junk folder where it was explaining that you have to have separate accounts. And that email unfortunately went to my junk folder. I never saw it, and then which is why all the confusion, because I was so confused. I thought I did everything that I was supposed to do, but I didn't. But we're in it now. Should be good. But I also am trying to clarify. You know what? I'm going to ask her. And we touched VWAP and immediately rejecting. Really glad that I didn't trade a breakout there. I banned use of ETF from my accounts a long time ago. Yeah, that's a smart move, Tanush. Very smart move. I had yeah. I've never been a fan of Elite Trader funding. I've never been a fan of them. I've heard too many bad stories, and oh, I'm sorry, Design Knob. The good news is I'm wiped out before 10:15. Man, honestly, I'm probably pretty lucky this morning that I was distracted. I was trying to take care of Cody and trying to get my stream and stuff ready. I saw that we were selling off, but I wasn't really like paying attention, and I definitely wasn't trading it. So that's probably a blessing. But look at this. Now we're starting to put in a little bit of a we're putting in these higher lows. Man, it's kind of tempting right here to you could almost go long right here. You could, but this thing could flush and make new lows right here. Got to be careful. Is funding ticks challenge only 2,500? Wait, what do you mean? Is the funding ticks challenge only 2,500? What challenge? What challenge? Oh, you mean to pass? Yes. Yes, Jose, it is. It is a 40% consistency rule, and you only need to get to 2,500. Yes, that is correct. Hey, how we doing, Dabda? I mean, this was, it was an okay, thank you. I mean, yeah, it was an okay overnight trading. I mean, obviously, anytime we have an overnight trading session that just goes like this, I mean, we just kept going higher, higher, higher. I love those overnight sessions. I love it. Once we put in a trend and we just continue that trend, that's where I make the most money. That's where I make the most money, but it's when we have these 100-point moves lower where I usually get destroyed, and I'm trying to do better with not getting trapped in those moves. Just got to take the loss and look for the next trade. Not go against the current momentum if we can help it. Very choppy now. This is starting to just feel, I mean, it's not surprising. We're right here at the 9 EMA, 21 EMA, and the VWAP. But I do think we go higher. I do think we go higher. Let's see if we can get above the 80s and hold it. All right, are we going to get through the VWAP this time? Are we? I feel like this is priming for one of those breakout rip higher where we just rip 40 points in one candle, but let's wait and see what happens right here. Double top in gold the last 2 days. Is ICT participating in the Influencer Cup? Cole, not that I'm aware of. Oh, thank goodness he spared us. I thought Patrick was going to participate in the Influencer Cup. It was supposedly he was going to do it. Supposedly Brian Stonks was going to participate in this Influencer Cup as well. And Brian Stonks, for unknown reasons, all of a sudden withdrew and said he's not going to do it. I don't know why. Why not? You're getting 5,000 for your community, 5,000 for yourself. Why not do it? I mean, I don't get it unless maybe there's other reasons, but it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Maybe they had a age requirement. I didn't think of that. Maybe they had an age requirement. That's probably, maybe that's why he didn't join. And pulling back again. I still have an old cup from high school I used to wear. Can I donate? I can donate. I think we're good, John. I think we're good. I think we're good. How old is Brian Stonk? I don't even know how old he is, but there's There's just a running joke that he's like 13 because he looks very young. So there's just a running joke among the trading community that he's a kid. I know he's not a kid. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch him honestly enough, but obviously, no, Brian Stonk is a really good trader for sure. I just wish he would have joined. Dodgy should have joined too. Oh well. It's what it isn't Patrick. Isn't Patrick doing some kind of trading competition? I haven't heard the details. Does someone know the details? Okay, now I get the full prizes. All right, rules for competition. I did not get this email. That's unfortunate. Well, I got it, but it went to my junk folder. Each affiliate will trade one trade day eval. Oh wow. So 2 free resets a week are available. Okay, so people are just gonna YOLO and reset their accounts. I see how it's gonna be. I see how it's gonna be. So PW has his own deal, 25K total prizes to the top 25. $39 to enter. Where does the $39 go to? Needless to say, I got 2 weeks off school. Wait, John, I had the creepiest gym coach, Mr. A. He would walk around and smack your groin. He would walk around and smack your groin if you didn't have a cup. He would make you do push-ups in the shower. What a weirdo. Didn't go too well when he pulled when he pulled that on you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a big timeout. Oh, it's on Legends. So that's interesting. Yes, Jose, 40% consistency with funding takes evals. So it's I see. That's interesting. Oh man, this might be a difficult day. All right, hang on. I need to read all of these rules. Resets cannot be banked for the following weeks. Resets can be applied to evaluations only. Resets are processed at end of day. 2 free resets a week. All participants will be given a participation giveaway weekly. Oh, okay. We can do a weekly giveaway the way that looks, but they must graduate to a funded account. Ah, okay. No withdrawals can be made. Okay. At the end of the competition, the user with the highest funded sim balance wins, with prizes also going to second and third. I wish I would have gotten this email. I mean, again, I got the email, but it went in my junk folder for some reason. And the prize money, 5K to first and 5K to your audience to chat. So chat will get $5,000. Chat will get $5,000 if we can somehow win this influencer cup. Oh, you know what we should do, guys? You know what we should do? This would be kind of funny. This would be kind of funny. We could we could do chat trading. We should make chat take all the trades on the influencer cup and then imagine we would win. Oh, that would be kind of funny. And we go right back. I mean, we're putting in this little channel right now. It's kind of tempting to buy the bottom of this channel, but man, this is tempting. We are just slowly, I mean, we're definitely trading. This channel is holding up pretty well, continuing to make higher lows. All right. I mean, if this, I feel like if this channel doesn't hold, I think we have a lot more downside remaining the rest of today. Hmm. Ah, we chilling. I'm just not interested right now. ES doesn't look so great. Actually, you know what? I wanted to look at ES and at what does ES look like here? Hello? There we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, ES continuing to make new lows. Interesting. Well, kind of double bottom there, but man, that makes me a little more bearish on NQ now right now. I don't know. It's starting to. It's just NQ is holding up pretty well. Just this trend is slowly climbing. Man, you could go short right here, actually. You know what? Wait a minute. Why can't I not trade this? Oh, I know why. Hang on. I think I need to log into Tradeovate. I need to agree or sign their non-professional agreement. We might. I hope this goes higher now. That way we didn't miss out. Yeah, I need to log into Tradeovate and sign this agreement. All right. Now I probably need to disconnect and reconnect. All right. Now it should work. Huh? Real-time market data required. Please update your market data subscription. Place a new trade. What are you talking about? Why can't I not trade? Let me try again. Do I let's disconnect and reconnect. But right now it shows like I have delayed data. That's the problem. Oh, what a mess. All right, let's try it again. Let's try again. I'm just going to try. Yeah, it's still not working. Real-time market data required to trade. Why if I... It happened to me yesterday. I think it has something to do with Ninja Trader prop and Tradeovate prop. Oh, I see hard hat trading. That could be... that's a good question, John. I would not risk letting them sit for more than like 7 days. Because they have an inactivity rule, and I would definitely not give them an excuse to do anything stupid. All right, why does this not have real-time data? What am I missing? Somebody help. See, my short would be paying right now. Come on, man. I'm getting sabotaged. I'm getting sabotaged left and right. Well, we're outside of this channel now, continuing lower. Yes, I believe the Apex inactivity rule should still be, I believe it's 30 days. Yes. Yeah, John, you know all about it. Take Profit Trader is one of those prop firms that if you give them an excuse, if you give them any reason at all to close your account, they will do it. They will do it and they will not apologize for it and they will not care. Wow, look at that. Continuing lower now. That's unfortunate that we couldn't take this short. Unreal. Trade day really sabotaging this contest for me. Yeah, it's unfortunate. All right, I'm chatting with support now. See if they can get it fixed. So why did I not take the short? Because for some reason my Tradeovate is delayed data and it won't let me trade. It says real-time market data required to trade. Yeah, and I logged into Tradeovate and it says delayed data. Not sure why though, but hopefully we can get it figured out. Is there a daily loss limit on these evals? Why? Huh. I did. I logged out, logged back in. I think it's the new Tradeovate prop that's messing it up. I think. I don't know. I don't know, but something ain't right. Wow, look at this. Here we go. Dump